Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I just want to hop on here and apologize for having been MIA the last couple days. Admittedly, I've been a little bit down about this whole lockdown thing. Anyways, they say that it's only 2 weeks, but I don't believe them. I think it's going to extend longer than that because they keep implementing new measures. So it's looking like we may end up with a curfew. Other provinces across Canada have them, like Quebec, for example. They have to be inside their residence and they can go out in their yard from 8 p.m. to... So, yeah, from 8 to 5 a.m. That's not like 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's not so bad because, honestly, they're just trying to curb the spread, which I get, but either way, I'm not going to get into that whole thing. Today, for breakfast, I'm actually going to make smoothies. I have some frozen raspberries I'd like to use up, and I have the ghettoest blender you'll ever see. You'll see that. The kids might have something else if they don't want smoothies, but that'll be what I'm having. Not sure about the rest of the day. I do intend at some point of making some bread in the bread machine because it doesn't rise otherwise. In my house, I've tried several different recipes, several different ways. It just doesn't work. So I not had any problems with my bread machine, so we'll try that today. Rob wants cheesy bread, so I'm thinking about making some of that. It's really good. So aside from that, I have tacos on the menu, so I'm thinking we'll have tacos tonight for supper, possibly. The only debate there is hard shell or soft shells. I like soft shells, but they like hard shells, and one of us doesn't really eat tacos, but she'll eat the shells. Aubrielle steals the shells. They come out of the oven and she's there. Oh, hello, Ginger, and your stinky bum. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Anyways, come along with me today while I get fatter during lockdown. For breakfast, we're just having a raspberry lemon smoothie made in the most ghetto smoothie or blender ever. I have another one coming. I lost the piece for this one, so I attach it so I don't lose everything with a Ziploc baggie and an elastic. It kind of works, but again, I say I'm getting another one. It's just I have to go pick it up today, actually. So this is presumably for Aubrielle and I. Autumn had a bagel. Aubrielle did eat 2, but she asked if she could have some. So, that's breakfast for me anyways. I haven't taken any medication. I haven't had any coffee. I was waiting to have this. Alright, here we have mine. And she's thick, girls and boys. And that one is for Autumn. This one is for Aubrielle. Well, this is real life. This is what's staring at me this afternoon. So before I get working on the bread, I best be getting to this. Alright, now that I got these bad boys out of the way. Alright, now it's time for this bad boy. I'm gonna start making some bread. This is the recipe I'll be following. It's pretty much no fail. I've done it before. So I'm just gonna do this, and I'll show you what it looks like as I go along. First thing I did was I put a cup of hot water in the bottom of my reservoir, I guess you could say. And then I put 2 tablespoons of white sugar into the water, which I've went ahead and done. Next, I'm going to sprinkle 2 1/4 teaspoons of bread machine yeast into the bottom of my pan and let it foam for at least 10 minutes. That's what that's going to look like right there. So I'm just going to let that foam up. As you can see, it's starting to a little bit here, for at least 10 minutes. Next, I just went ahead and added 4 tablespoons of oil, or you can do 2 oil and 2 melted butter, but to conserve butter, I just added the oil. On the top of my wet ingredients, I just went ahead and added 3 cups of white flour. The last step, I just added the teaspoon of salt, and then I dumped what was left in the bag of cheddar cheese on top. And I'm just going to set it to the basic white bread setting and let her fly. While the bread is cooking, I'm just going to prepare some jello. Y'all know how to do that, so I'm pretty sure you don't need a tutorial, but that's what I'm going to make to go for dessert tonight, along with tacos. I know not really a traditional, like, Mexican thing, but, like, we like it with some whipped cream. But besides that, I can slice up some strawberries and use those up along with it, or put some grapes with it and make, like, a, I don't know, crazy dessert, fruity dessert, I don't know. Anyways, that's the plan. Does anyone else's bread machine act like it's possessed? Like, honestly, when mine's going, I have to put it on the stove because I use the burner as kind of like a buffer to hold it in place. Otherwise, it's nearly come off the counter before. Alright, it's nearly 6 p.m. and Rob is finally out of my way, so I can start dinner. So, like I said earlier, I'm gonna just have tacos tonight. Nothing special to see here, so I'm not gonna bore you with all the details. Y'all know how to do it, but I'm gonna ground my meat, and I've got some soft tortillas out to use because Autumn and I prefer that. I'm probably going to make a sandwich, a salad with mine, so I will show you guys our plates when everything's ready. So this is why I had to wait for Rob to be out of my way. He's basically got a little garage going in my kitchen, unfortunately. This was all on my stovetop, for whatever reason. And in case you were curious what exactly, like, I meant by little garage, I've mentioned it before, but Rob races little mini RC cars. He's got 2 of them right now, so there's one of them, and he's got a couple bodies, and he just won this one, actually, this new one. So he's putting all his new parts on that now, and because of the lockdown, he's not able to actually race right now, but he's getting everything ready. Alright, I'm not quite sure what happened here. I'm gonna wait until it cools and cut into it, but this is my sad looking bread. It's like, it rose. I don't know. Maybe it's not meant to get, like, much bigger than the pan, I guess. It seems to me before, when I used to make the same recipe, it used to, like, rise to the point where it would, like, touch the lid of the bread machine, but this time it didn't. Maybe it's the added cheese, I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm gonna wait until it cools after dinner and then cut into it. I'm sure it's fine. So here is our taco spread for dinner. I've just got everything sat out here. The meat, some shredded lettuce, tomatoes, green onions, cheese, soft tortillas, extra lettuce because like I said, I'm planning on making a salad. Here's the little taco sauce. I could have pulled out my own jar of that, but this is dinner, guys. This is just Autumn's plate. She's just having a couple tacos. Okay, you can take your plate now.
Yes, finally.
Here's just my plate. So, I just decided to make one of the soft tacos, and then on the side, I made a salad with some of the ingredients and a little bit of ranch dressing. So, a taco salad and one soft taco. And I cut into the loaf, and it looks good. It just looks like it was a squat little loaf. I guess I'll have to try again later in the week without the cheese just to see if it makes a difference. Maybe add a little extra yeast, maybe? I guess I'll have to wait and see. I don't know about any of you guys, but this is going to undo my entire diet. Or not even a diet. Any progress I've made. This is like the ultimate in comfort food, and I'm just going to call this my dessert. Yes, that is a thick slice of bread and some Cheese Whiz. I don't know if Americans have Cheese Whiz, but it's like processed cheese spread. It's delicious. They say it's one chemical short of plastic, but I'm gonna eat that plastic and I'm gonna call it dessert. Now that everyone has eaten, it's actual dessert time. And we're just gonna have some Jell-O and some whipped cream. I just realized that water was running for most of my video. Oops. Good thing we don't pay for water. I did a lot of dishes today. Anyways, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my dessert. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.